Hey again everybody, welcome back. We're going to do week 3 now of our sort of adult gymnastics conditioning program, which is wonderful. Lovely to see you all here. Today again we're going to move around the training a little bit, essentially sticking with the same format. You know, we warm up, we stretch, we do some shaping and conditioning gymnastic drills. We're then going to do a sort of our workout, our metabolic conditioning workout, and then I've got a really great kind of accessory strength positional piece for you at the end. It's one of my favorites to do, especially where we're at home doing lots of kind of pushing movements with the burpees, with the push-ups, all that kind of stuff. It's going to really help our shoulder health and our back strength and just general conditioning. It's really good, so I look forward to that. All right, so we will start with our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be 2 rounds of 6 different movements with a 20 seconds of work. Okay, we're going to start by doing just some regular jogging, which will increase to high knees and go a bit quicker in the second round. We're going to do some star jumps, simple jumping jacks, and then the different movement we've got in there, we've got something called grasshoppers, then some kind of heel kicks, and then burpees as well. So it just elevates the heart rate, gets the blood flowing, which is all great. I'm just going to really quickly show you what I mean by the grasshoppers so that when we get into it, we're not confused. All right, all we're going to do is we're going to start in our front support position like we would normally, and rather than our mountain climbers coming up with our knees going this way, we're actually going to cross our feet through towards, with our knee going towards the opposite elbow, so it'll look a little like this. All right, just encourages a little bit of body rotation and just changes the way in which we're activating our glutes and our core section as we get warmed up as well. All right, so if everybody's ready, we'll kind of get into it. 20 seconds of work. We'll have some music on. I'll let you know what's coming up, and we'll get to it. All right, so find yourself a space. Make sure you've got a safe area to work, and remember, take a break when you need it. And we care about form more than anything else. So we'll get the timer going so we can hear it. All right, 10-second lead in. Here we go, jog into first. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and just jogging on the spot. Here we go. Bring in the arms nice and early, just so we can get the whole body going. Only 10 more seconds. Then we're going to do our star jumps, so our jumping jacks, jumping out and in with straight arms. 3, 2, 1, off we go. As with normal in our warm up, keep it fairly relaxed to start with. A nice pace that we can keep managing. Alright, in 5 seconds we're going to drop down, we're going to do our grasshoppers. 3, 2, 1, down we go. Get set, leg through the other way. Try and keep those hips low all the time, so we're not pushing our bum in the air. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. We're standing up, we're just going to do our heel kicks. So knees stay down, just bringing our heels up to our butts. Get the arms going as well. All right, good. High knees. Seconds. 3, 2, 1, and burpees. All the way down, stand up and jump. Keep the pace nice and smooth. Still just warming up. Alright. This round, rather than jogging, we're now going to skip on the spot. One nice high knees, swinging your arms, pushing up your toes as you come off the floor. 3, 2, 1, and we start jump. A little quicker now. Stay on those toes. Out and in, touch at the top. 5 seconds into grasshoppers. 2, 1. Down we go. Feet out to the side. Hips nice and low. Oop, floor's going. 3, 2, 1. And we're now butt kicking. So keep those heels coming up. A little quicker if you can. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Staying on our toes. Let's lift the knees now. Let's keep it going. Get that blood moving. Nice. 10 more seconds. We finish with our burpees. 3, 2, 1. Down we go. It's only 20 seconds. Good. Almost there. Few more seconds. Get last couple of reps. And time. Good. Wonderful work. Put my floor back together. Mat sliding around. Grab yourselves a little drink. Make sure you're breathing. And we'll get into our stretch. Alright, so start with the top of our body, with our heads looking up. And down. And let it roll to your right side. Up to center. Down again. Roll to your left. And back up. Shoulders going backwards, shoulders only. Good. Hope you've had a wonderful week. And arms as wide as we can, trying to get them as close to our ears and our head on the way around. Backward circles first, and now forwards. Fabulous. On the hips, let's make some circles. Again, your feet are probably around shoulder width or maybe slightly further apart. Too wide and it might limit your range. And stop and we'll go the other way. Lovely. Alright, just going to turn to your right. Alright, feet medium to wide. I just want you to come forwards in that lunge, stretching out the calf and behind your knee. Keep your toes pointing the same way. Now we're going to drop down really wide. Really wide. Making sure that back leg is nice and straight, but also that your knee on the front leg is behind the toes, just like normal. Really sink into that. And we're just going to do a little twist. We're going to take our hand, we're going to look towards the back of the room and balance, keeping the form on the lunge. And down and go the other way. Looking forwards, find that balance, looking up. Trying to make that straight line between our arms as best we can. Straight legs, deep lunge. Right, turn it out sideways. Pointy toes, because we're gymnasts. Knee pointing to the ceiling. Knee turned out, opening through the hips here. Good. All right, bring yourself back up. We change to the other side. Other foot forwards. Again, toes pointing the same way, lunge into it. Straight leg here, heel down. If you need a bit more, then press that heel into the floor. Good. Let's come wider. Hands go down. Really nice deep lunge now, everyone. I'm going to start by looking towards the back of the room. So solid, arm comes up, balance, control, and we come down. Beautiful. We'll come down, we'll turn it out to the side, to our Cossack, or Spider-Man. Good, lovely long lines, opening out those hips. If you need to put a little bit of pressure there, that's fine. Splendid. Right, we'll come down onto your bottoms, hit our straddle position, sitting up nice and tall. Lovely, straight back to where we can. We're going to come tall, arms by our ears, drop one arm and look under and through your arm over to the side. Try and keep the bum cheek on the floor, keep the knees pointing up, point those toes. We now come up to vertical, nice long back, and we're over again to the other side. Fabulous. Okay, start with our arms tall again. We're going to come down, we're going to reach forwards nice and slow, so stay with me for 4 counts on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Now stay down here and reach, reach, reach. Don't let anything touch the floor yet. We're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then up for 4. Slow, back straight as soon as you can. 3, arms by your ears. 2, 1. All right, good. Let's bring it to a pike. Give those ankles a bit of a roll backwards and forwards. Pull your toes back towards you. How many of you can lift your heels off the ground by just pulling your toes back towards you? Depends on your leg shapes, really. Now point. Really drive those toes through towards me in the camera. And pull them back. Good. And give them a little bit of relax. Perfect. Super tall. We're going to try and take our nose down towards our knees and fold in half. Good. Fabulous. All right, well done everyone. We're just going to hit our butterfly stretch. So basically your feet together, sitting up nice and tall, pressing, using our muscles to draw our knees down closer and closer to the floor. All right, we're not pulling on our toes, we're not holding anything. I'm not pushing down with my elbows, I'm just trying to use my leg muscles to drive the knees towards the floor. If I was to push on them, they'd go further. I'm sure you'd be the same, but that's not what we're trying to do. Good. Now let's just take our noses forwards and see if we can take our nose beyond where our toes are. So staying tall, reaching down and forwards, squeezing those knees down to the floor, reaching, reaching, reaching. Good, opening up those hips a little bit. Fabulous. All right, good. From here, because we're going to do it a little bit more with the back, we're going to come over on our tummies into our cobra stretch. So down your front, hands under your shoulders or slightly further forwards, as long as you can rest, and then we're just going to extend with our necks, draw our shoulders up, supporting with our hands or our fists. Try and get the shoulders from shrugging to down, long necks, keeping our hips pressed into the floor, and breathe. Feet together if you can. Good. Lower, bottoms up in the air, slide backwards to this position, and from here I want you to round your back by squeezing your tummy up and making a really rounded back shape. Amazing. Alright, onto your bottoms now. While we're down here, we're just going to do our shoulders gently across the front because there's going to be a bit of work there in our shoulders today. So we take our hands behind us, shoulder width apart, so not wide, not so they're touching, fingers pointing away from your body, and we're just going to take our bottoms and draw them away from our hands and sink down until we feel the tension across the front of our shoulders and our chest. Really useful for opening up those shoulders before and after any sort of pushing movement. Good, then gently come out of that. And we'll do our wrists. So hands forwards, rotate them down, palms onto the floor, making sure our heels of our hands are nice and solid down there. Fingers rotated as far back as you can and sitting back. Good. Make some circles with them, give them a bit of a rotation, roll them around, make a wave, whatever works for you. And we're going to gently do the backs of our wrists, we're going to flip them down, backs of our hands, gently on the floor to start with, soft elbows, and then as we can, straighten those elbows, apply the pressure. Again, it's important the hands stay flat, the heel of the hand where the wrist is stays down, and we gently extend up and backwards, finding the tension in our forearms on the other side. Good. There we go. Again, some gentle circles, just get that full range so we're feeling like they're ready to take load for us. Good. Cool. Right. You need to grab yourself a drink while I explain what we're going to do. So, our little core conditioning piece, or sort of our midline stability gymnastic drills, are going to focus essentially on the front section of our body, largely because towards the end of the session we're going to be focusing on the back side of the body. So we're going to do both sides, so we're not going to be imbalanced, but we're doing a little bit of the other stuff later in the session, right? So we are going to do a 20-second dish hold. Okay, we're then going to do 10 V-snaps into another 20-second dish hold into another 10 V-snaps. We'll take a 30-second rest and we're going to do it all again a second time. And this is what I mean when I show you. Obviously, with our dish position, we want the back down. And we do this, we achieve this mostly by pulling our shoulders up. Okay, so we can be in a dish here, with my shoulders up, back stay down, tummy sucked in and straight legs. I can come to here to take some of the pressure off, to make it a little bit less intense. I can raise my feet a little bit. I can bring in the knees as low as I can. I'm not gripping. The most important part to all of this is that this shape here has never changed. I've never allowed this to happen. My midline is now broken and I've lost the tension. So remember, bring the head and the shoulders up and reaching forwards. Even if your knees are in a ball like this, let's get those shoulders up. Okay? For our V-snaps, we're going to go from our dish position and we're going to try and fold it in half up to where our toes are. Okay? Notice I'm coming back to the same dish position each time. Now, if your dish position is here, your snap will look like this. You'll try and fold up and grab your knees like that. And kind of an explosive pulling movement where we're closing the angle of our body. If you're here, you're reaching up as far as you can to wherever that is. Okay? Each time we do our snap, our fold, whatever it is, we're coming back to our original dish position. We're not going to let those shoulders sink to the floor. We're not going to let the head go down and lose that tension in the midline. Okay? It's only a 20-second hold, and we've got to try and work through 10 reps. If you haven't got 10, make it 5, make it 3, make it 7. It doesn't matter. The focus is on the shape, folding, returning to that shape, and going again. Okay? So the feet don't touch the floor, the shoulders don't touch the floor until the end of the section. Ready to give it a go? Well, I hope so. You have to count your own V-snaps and sits, but I'll try and keep a count in terms of the clock. 20-second hold, 10 V-snaps, 20-second hold, 10 V-snaps, rest. All right, here we go. And we'll go in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Up we go. So V-sit. So not V-sit, dish position. Stay long, arms wherever they are. Keep that shoulder, keep those shoulders up. Keep reaching to your toes if you need to. Keep breathing. Oh, I'm shaking already. It's a great start. 3, 2, 1, and 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't let the shoulders go down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to your V-sit, wherever it is. Just keep that position wherever it is. Oh, wow. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, see how many we can do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my word. 7, 8, 9, 10. Final hold. Keep those shoulders up, keep that back position. I know it hurts. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wow. Cool. That's quite intense. So we're going to take a little bit of a rest now. Since we know our intensity, let's think about our position because we want the consistent position throughout, okay? Yeah, it's not easy. The reason it's not easy is because we want to test the position. We want to try and get maximum time under tension and holding that position, okay? I might have to modify my starting position for this one because that got intense quite quickly. If you need to drop the number of reps from 10 down to a different number, then feel free. Try and maintain that position now. Okay, ready to go again? Excellent. Hang in there, everyone, hang in there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, okay. Find that starting position. Stay strong. Three, 2, 1, and snaps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, balance, 10. All right, resume, shoulders up. I'm not touching my knees yet, I'm desperately trying to pull that tummy down. Oh, we did an extra hold last time. Oh my word. 10 more reps. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, 10 more reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. And relax. Cool. All right. Well done. I gave you an extra hold in that first round. So you did an extra 20 seconds of isometric holding. Apologies, but well done for doing it. I was too busy in that discomfort realm to read my own notes. But excellent work. All right. If you need to at this point, because we've done a little bit of work across the front now, your core might be feeling pretty jazzed up and fiery. Then just take a moment while you have a little bit of a drink and I'll explain. Sit yourself down into Cobra. Lie down rather. And gently press those shoulders away. That will help open out what we've just been closing by folding in half the other way. All right, good. So while you're doing that and grabbing a drink, I'll explain the next bit. So our next portion, our next piece is our metabolic conditioning, our typical what people think of fitness thing, all right? We're going to be working for 10 minutes, that's it. Just 10 minutes, okay? And we are going to do what we call an ascending ladder, which means that our movements will increase every time we do a round of those movements, all right? I'm going to have the clock going for you right now, so it will count it down. I'm going to put it somewhere where hopefully you guys can see, and we'll count you in. There we go. Try and avoid the shine. All right. Which way's better? Anyway, we've got the clock going, okay? We're trying to keep you in the loop. All right, we've got 3 movements, that's it, all right? We're gonna do squats, push-ups, and burpees. Simple as that, okay? For our squats, we'll just do a quick recap. Standing about shoulder width apart, you can have your feet turned out to kind of a 10 and 2 position if you wish, all right? And we're trying to keep our bodies as upright as possible. Remember, we're leading with our hips, so our hips move backwards first, and we're reaching, ideally, if we can get there, a depth that is below than our knees with our hips, or we're coming down to parallel, all right? Remember, if we need to support ourselves on something, be it a wall or a chair, that's absolutely fine, and we're gonna go down and up. If you need something to check your depth, grab yourself your handy device and just use that to down, touch and back up, down, touch and back up. Obviously, you set the height to whatever you need to. In this case, if it's a chair and it turns out to be just above parallel, that's absolutely fine. Remember, knees don't cave in, and we try and keep our bodies upright through the movement. Good. Our push-ups, if you've got them, we've got our 4 push-ups. Elbows staying tight to the body. We've got our knee push-ups. Again, elbows stay tight to the body, body stays straight. We have our inclined push-ups. So whatever height you see fit, either on your hands or indeed on your knees, depending on the height. But again, elbows stay close and the body stays straight. Okay. After that, we have our burpees, which is fundamentally, you lie down, you get up, and you jump up in the air with your hands above your head. If that means stepping down and stepping back up to your feet with a little hop, I love it. The purpose is it's down all the way and up all the way. Okay, we're mirroring getting up and down off the ground. Our rep scheme then is very simply going to be, we're going to count every movement and we're going to increase the number of movements by 2 each round. So the first round of the movements, you'll do 2 squats, 2 push-ups, and 2 burpees. You'll then move on and you do 4 squats, 4 push-ups, 4 burpees. The next round you'll do 6 squats, 6 push-ups, 6 burpees, and so on and so forth until we run out of time on the 10-minute timer. Okay? 10 minutes isn't that long. It's shorter than the one we did last time, but it's also a time where we don't sprint. The first few rounds might feel quite quick, and then when we start getting into the bigger numbers, those 7s, 8s, and well, not 7s, 6s, 8s, 10s, so on and so forth, that's when things are going to start to take longer, especially within those burpees. All right? Phenomenal. So, last little drink. Set your apparatus up, make sure you've got everything you need. We'll do a 10-second countdown, and off we go. Squats, push-ups, burpees, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, and so on and so forth. It's up to you to decide how fast you go. I'll keep on track. Try not to count too loudly for you in case it messes you guys up, and I'm sure you can all keep count. All right, get the music up. 10 seconds. We ready? 3, 2, 1, start the squats, ready? 2 squats, from there we do push-ups. Then we do burpees, stand up for the first one, down. Alright, so my first round finished, so I'm moving on to my 4s. Doesn't matter where you're at, remember we're adding 2 each time. Stand up between your burpees. Good. Keep the movement nice and smooth as you move around, adding 2 each time. Good. Good. Think about your form the whole time. We're not rushing, we're making our movements quality. Alright, we're over a minute gone already. You got this, everyone. Keep your own count. Wonderful. Moving on if you need to. Excellent. Settle into your rhythm. You've got to keep that movement going. Good work, everyone. Excellent. Arms are going to run out really soon. My oh my. Keep pushing, everyone. Consistent and quality. Just dig in. Find your comfortable speed. I said the word comfortable loosely. All right, another round down, compose, and start again. You're doing great. Well, here we go. If you need to break up a movement in the middle, please do. I'm about to break my push-ups, I think. Yeah, a bit of tactical break there, because the push-ups are going to go away fast. Small chunks, small rest, keep everything moving. You got this. And then burpees again. Alright. My biggest tip with the burpees, as I said before, just convince yourself to keep moving to the next bit. Next bit of the movement. Halfway there. You smashing it, well done. Excellent, there it is. Keep your breathing, keep it consistent. No time to sprint yet. Sweat's coming on. Keep digging. Less than 4.5 minutes. Break short, break often. Keep it moving. Oh, push-ups. Come on, keep going, everyone. Step was quite big then. Smaller next time, I think. Burpee time for me again. Here we go. Well through this workout now. Keep going. Great work. Less than 3.5 minutes. Starting to lose count. Too much talking. Alright. 3 minutes, here we go. Keep it moving smooth. No rushing. Good work, everyone, good work. Lovely and consistent. 2.5 minutes approaching, no time at all. Just keep going. 2 breaks for me, I think, this time. That's it, short break, shake it off, here we go again. Keep moving, whatever movement you're on, keep it going. Loving your work, everyone, loving your work. Doesn't matter what round you're on, I'm not keeping your scores, just keep moving. Oh, less than 1 minute 30, here we go. Let's move it through now. If there's a little bit more impetus, bring it now. Come out for 1 minute, final minute. Oh. I'm with you, come on. Less than 1 minute. How many reps can you get? Dig deep. "30 seconds. Here we go. Come on. Just keep going. "10 seconds. All the way to the beat. Oh, 1 squat. Woo. Amazing. Oh, amazing work, everyone, amazing. Great work rate. Psychologically, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, that one. But hey, sometimes, I think it's nice to have a bit of a test like that. Different focus, different stimulus. You guys crushed it, it was awesome. All right, grab water, lie on the floor for a bit, whatever you need. And I'll explain what's going to happen next. Oh dear, look at me. So, quite a lot of pushing movements there. Quite a lot of chest, triceps, shoulders in that pushing range. In order that we don't get to the position where things start to tighten up and we end up looking round and forwards like this, I have a wonderful little piece for you to finish with. I would recommend you do this every other day, 3 times a week, whatever. It's amazing. It requires no equipment. You look a bit daft, but hey, we're all at home, so it doesn't really matter. So, it's called gymnastic swimming. I get the younger gymnasts to do this as well, especially the boys, as their muscle development current comes on, and there's a lot of emphasis on pushing within gymnastics, the supporting things. It's important for stability and for health that we work this back section across here, the thoracic region of our spine, the top section by our shoulder blades, and the muscles that draw and retract our shoulder blades together, the scapula. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to attempt 3 rounds of this. Take your breaks where you need, but these are the 3 positions, 4 positions. Kind of think straight. So we begin as if we're doing an arch. Now, there are 2 options. You can go feet up or feet down, but fundamentally, we're looking for our elbows, if we can hold it, to go off the ground, parallel to our wrists, and 90 degrees. Notice my head is neutral. I'm not reaching up, down to the side or anything. Nice and neutral. Position 1, 30-second hold. Position 2, at 30 seconds, we go from here, feet up or feet down, whatever, and we go to a front crawl. Just extending forwards and backwards. Head stays neutral, elbows stay up, trying not to do a bit of this. 20 seconds of those. At 20 seconds, we go from front crawl to breaststroke, very simply. Keeping that chest and shoulders up all the time. 20 seconds of that. After that, we do 20 seconds of crunches or retractions. So we lift our shoulder blades and our elbows and squeeze our shoulder blades together. We're not moving our heads around. It is just a little lift. If it's a big lift because you've got range, that's great. If it's little, then great, doesn't matter. But don't get the head involved. Once we've done 1 round of that, we get a 30-second rest. All right. Then we do it all again. During your rest, you might want to roll your back out. If you need to drop and take a break, that's fine. The clock's going to be here making noises, keeping us all honest. Gets pretty tasty, but you guys can do it. If you need to, if you cannot hold a full 90 with your arms, bring them in or closer into the body. The dream is to keep pulling back so the elbows stay off the floor. Some of you might find that you end up rotating like that. That's fine, just try and keep those hands up. It's about this tension through the back of our shoulders. All right, so if we're all ready, it's 5 minutes. And there's at least a minute of rest in there. So we're talking 4 minutes of work. You can do it. You ready? Wonderful. So let's get ourselves set up. We'll get a 10-second lead in, and then we're on for it. Here we go. Looking forward to it. Wonderful piece this. 10 seconds. Remember, we hold for 30 first. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, hold. Find a happy place, settle and breathe. Keeping our head nice and neutral, trying to stay conscious with our arms. If they need to be in here, that's fine, just lift them up. 90 is the dream, but it gets hard. We're going front crawl after this. Once you hear that beep, that's when we start to move. Feet can be down, feet can be up, doesn't matter. Lift that chest. Front crawl. Head stays down, don't twist. Just reach forwards and backwards, elbows stay up. Try not to let those hands and arms touch. Alright, there's our breaststroke, here we go. Elbows off the floor. You can do this, we're almost at the end. Less than half a minute of whole work left. Keep breathing.
We're going to our little retraction crunches. Here we go. It's nice and smooth. They don't have to be fast. Just be accurate. No head. Keep breathing. It'll be over before you know it. And there's your signal. Take a rest. If the back's feeling tight, roll into your ball. Push the back up, release the tension that you just created in your back. 2 more rounds. That was awesome. You might start to feel your shoulder blades already and that musculature around there. That's great. It means we're doing something. We're working the muscle. Get yourself set up. We've got less than 10 seconds. 30-second hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Breathe. Settle. Think about something else. It can make quite a difference. Find that position, find that hold. Feel those shoulder blades just lifting and pulling together. You're doing phenomenally, guys. This is wonderful work. Just keep it up. All right, front crawl time. Nice and smooth, reaching all the way if you can. We're not turning the head, we're staying nice and neutral. Shoulders are staying up. If your legs drop, it's okay. Legs up is another level. Just keep going. Breaststroke time. Good. I'm making a wonderful puddle in front of me. I'm sure you would love to know that. Round 2 is where it really starts to kick in. Stay disciplined. You've got this. All right, the tough one, the crunches, retractions. Breathe, make it disciplined movement. Think about your movements. Make it accurate, always. Don't get sloppy. Rest is coming. Rest is coming. All the way to the beat. Okay. Rest it out. That's wonderful work, everyone, wonderful work. I know the rest clock is ticking. We've got 1 more round. You've got 1 more round in you, I know you have. Rest in the middle as you need to. Roll that back up. Release some of the tension right now. Because we've got 10 seconds and we're going again. Final round, and we rest. We cool down, we stretch it off. Stay with me, everyone, stay with me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Final round. Nice and calm, breathing smoothly, getting oxygen to those muscles. You want to close your eyes and pray. You do what you've got to do to get through it. I pull funny faces and talk nonsense to the camera. Almost there. Front crawl time coming soon. Here we go. Sometimes the movement makes it feel a little bit better. Stay disciplined. Hang in there, you've got this. We're already more than halfway through this. Last round. Okay, breaststroke it out. Come on, team, stay up, stay up. We're almost there. 1 more movement. Then we rest for good. Hang in there, here we go. Less than 20 seconds, that's all it is. Stay disciplined. Stay disciplined. Keep it going. 7 seconds. All the way to the beat.
Activity completed.
And there we go. And there we go. Activity completed. You guys are amazing. That was cool. So, it might feel a bit odd now. Feel free right now to be rolling out your back. It's getting into a tuck shape. Just rolling. Even onto your back. Just rolling out your spine. Finding that place. Get on all fours, do a cat stretch. Pressing all the way up around in the back. Rolling onto a little ball, pushing your back around. Whatever you need to do right now as we're talking. But that, if you can feel it across your shoulder blades right now and across the back of your shoulders, that's the magic right there. It will help us with our posture, keeping our shoulders back, keeping ourselves square. So we're not going to become one of those people that are rounded out like this. Anyway, while we're here, let's stick ourselves down on the floor. I don't know about you, because I'm still on the floor. We'll go to our shoulder stretch that we did at the start, fingers pointing away. And we're just going to sink down and hold. We'll release the tension from all that pushing movement. And the same with the pulling movement at the back there, that retraction. Good. Sit there for a few minutes, well, for a little bit. Good, come out of that nice and smooth. Beautiful. Let's come down, we're gonna gently go into our cat stretch. So from all four position, you're just gonna roll, sit your bottom backwards. So you're in this position, so you're sat near your heels. And I just want you to push, suck your tummy in and push your back round. And just hold it. Push the shoulders down and away, round out slightly, and press into the bottom of your backs a little bit as well. So if down here you feel a bit of tension and release. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. If you're feeling that your quads are still a bit lit up from the squats you've been doing, we can come into our lunge. You can use your wall, a piece of apparatus, or you can do this freestanding if you wish. Okay, I'm going to take my right leg is down, so I'm going to take my left hand, balance if I need to, and just pull my foot with my opposite hand up towards my butt cheeks and take my hips forwards. If I need to, I can squeeze here on this bum cheek and just help release some tension through the quad, through the hip flexor here as well, at the front of the pelvis. Lovely. You can swap it around. Other knee goes down. Support yourself, lift it up, swap over to the opposite hand. Set your lunge, pull it up to the heel, hips go forwards. A little tight. Ooh, a little tight in the hamstring there. You have to excuse me 1 second. Good. So sit and pull back quad up. Once you've done that, we're going to come to our feet and we're going to finish with our Jefferson curl, which is where we start at the top. We breathe and we roll our head down, roll the shoulders forwards, hang the arms all the way down to the floor, and we hang out just for a moment. If you want to stand on something higher so you can hang further, that's wonderful. Bend the knees and then bottoms up, then bits of your back. Roll, 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 roll. Chin stays on chest, shoulders come back, head comes up. One more of them. Head comes down. Shoulders forwards, hang, bit by bit through the spine. Hang, 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 hang. As low as you can go with straight legs. Little bend, bottoms up. Roll with the backs, hang the head, hang the arms, shoulders, head. All right, wonderful. Cool, love that, really great. If there's anything to take away from that, it's to kind of keep moving, but most importantly, when we're doing our work is keeping moving, but most importantly, that gymnastic swimming at the end there, I cannot tell you how much it is, how good it is for you. I do it as often as I can. It really makes a difference. It's not easy, but it really will make a difference in your posture. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you all next time. See ya.